Alright guys, this is Shoshon the Elegant here, back again for another episode of Lyrics of Death DX. Today we're going to be taking on the second half of the Dungeon of the Fallen and seeing how we do. This is the part of the quest where I might actually die a few times. Well, die, since I don't really have my death count go up at all. So, we'll see how that goes. But, I don't know if I'm going to do any more than one episode today because I am working on a Z1 style quest and I kind of want to keep going on that. But I did want to at least put out one new episode of Lyrics of Death DX so that we could see what's going on here. So yeah, consider this an unofficial announcement that I am working on a Z1 style quest, and I'm not going to be announcing it anywhere. I don't have any plans to, at least, because I kind of want it to be a bit of a surprise and just pop it up eventually. So the only people who will know about it are the people I've talked a little bit about it to, and anyone who watches this video. But let's go ahead and get into Lyrics of Death DX and wherever we were at before. We're at the Ancient Waterway now. Okay, getting back to where I was before. Let's fall in the water really quick. That's how I like to start off most of my runs. Let's see. Let's put that magic thing on here again. So, probably should use the magic, the missile spell a bit more often. What did I get last time? I went up here. I got Nehru's Love. I got the shock spell, the ocarina. There's nothing really in this area that I should be able to get at the moment then. So I think what I mentioned I wanted to do was I wanted to go to the graveyard and Monster Arena, but before I go there I'd like to go to the dance hall. So let's just fall down here and go to the left. I'm really wanting to play Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice right now. Some of you may know that I really enjoy Souls and Bloodborne games, which is pretty strange considering I don't like challenging things that much. But Sekiro's made by the same people, so I want it. Let's go ahead and save here. I'm gonna go up, and what I want to do for now is I want to come up here and get another tunic upgrade. But before that, actually, let's go over here. Now, those of you who played the original quest might not remember anything being over here, because there wasn't anything over here. But I wanted to fill out the entire map, so I added some stuff. You got a magic container, overall magic capacity increased. Okay, let's do this. So, let's go this way. Now, this will be the episode where you start noticing some difference from the original quest. There's not that many differences. Mostly I just moved around some items. Switched up the level 2 sword thing. Let's use this. Oh, God, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I get my L's and R's mixed up a lot. Shouldn't need the cape thing. So, I need to remember the S is the shock button. And it does. And the worst thing too is that I've tried just switching my L and R to get things on track, but when I do that, I start mixing them up the other way, and that's not Oh yeah, I went over here before, so let's go back. Come on, fucking Keys. Come down. There we go. We got it back. Alright, cool. Now let's put that shock spell back on. Shouldn't be so difficult this time. Alright. Oh, I did mention that I thought I was supposed to have a noise in this room, but I actually changed that up. I remembered that because Epsilon reminded me that I put a hint for this in a different area. So that doesn't matter anymore. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save here really quick, and I want to go up. Just a moment. I don't care if the enemies hurt me right now. So, I still don't have enough for that. Gosh. I didn't think I would need so much to get this. But I think I can get some more rupees over here. Yeah, I've been over there before, so let's go up from here. And let's go up here. So that, I think those Wizrobes count as dying when they do that. I hate that it's doing that thing again. There's a roach on my mouse. Thankfully I don't have to use the damn thing, but I've been really wanting to kill this thing, and it just keeps popping up when I'm not ready for it. I hate roaches. And bugs in general. I hate their existence. So I really want a few more rupees, and to get that, all I really need to do is go up here. So let's go this way. And now we're going to use the Nehru's Love that we just got in the last episode. I'd love to be able to turn off the knockback on these kind of things. Now this roach is trying to get on my fucking keyboard. Get the fuck away. Seriously. So, this is the new machinery tower. For these tiles, I basically just copied exactly what Lunar had in the original quest. Oh, God. I can't really... Oh, God. So let's do this. It's not going to move me very far, but it will help me. Now let's try to get out of here without dying. Let's do this also. I'm going to use that heal spell really quick so that I can perhaps just not completely die. Now I can get this blue tunic and still have 282 rupees left over, so I bought everything from this little shop. Let's go down. We're gonna go this way. This is the way I want to go right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and save. I could potentially die here, so it's something to keep in mind. Alright, now this is where I could possibly die. I'll let my magic restore just a little bit more so that I can move on to this area. Fuck, wrong button. Ah, there he goes. Like I said, this is the part of the quest where it actually starts getting a little bit challenging, so expect some deaths here and there. But we'll be fine. Jesus Christ, stop. I'm just trying to kill him. He doesn't want to die. Grab that, go up here, back around. Okay, now I would really like to get through this screen without having to fight any enemies. And that was pretty decent. There we go. Got a heart container, our overall health capacity is increased. So there's another. I think that might be our first one we've killed so far. There's a total of 4. I don't fully remember where they all are, but they are around. But now that I've got that, what I want to do next is I want to go through the grave. No, not the graveyard. I'm not really ready for that just yet. What I want to do then is... Where are the... Oh, I've beaten 2 Dark Links now. The first one was the required one, and well, not really required, but the most required one, which was in the ice area. Alright, cool, I almost walked a little too far there. Okay, so let's keep moving. And he's walking across my keyboard yet again. But he's not staying on the keyboard, so that's good for now. Let's just try to not fight anything. So... I said I wasn't going to the Monster Arena, so what am I doing here? That's a good question, because I didn't mean to come here. What I want to do is go back to the very first area. The fucking ghost. Get away from the ladder. It feels like I can make that jump, but I guess it's just a little bit out of reach. So let's do this. Let's do this, and this should get us to where we want to be, basically. Let's do this one more time. It's going to take me to the very first screen of the game, I believe. Yes. Alright, so what I want to do is go up here. And I don't really remember if this guy is totally beatable yet, but I do think he is more beatable than the graveyard guy. So let's go over here and see what we can do about him. Get away! This thing's pissing me off. Might be possible that I really shouldn't be here just yet, but let's just keep moving. I love my stun spell, but doesn't. Sometimes you just run out of magic. One thing I should do before I try this again, though, is I should just go over here and make a quick save so we don't have to run through all of that again. Okay, so let's go over here. Save, and now not very precise. This is more like how I usually play. Not well. I had 2 chances to get hearts and they just fall. It's like impossible to dodge this bitch. I think I had a shield somewhere in this game, but I don't really remember where I put it. What can I do? I have a thought. I could try this out. Let's see. Get out of the way. So let's do this. Now, next thing I want to do is it's rough. It's rough because it's like impossible to really dodge. Like, there's not much precision with jumping. and ZC, so it makes it a bit complicated. You can't really just hold the button a little lightly or tap it or anything like that and it make much of a difference. Gonna go back to my old strat. Oh God, can't do anything with this guy. All right, so I'm gonna stop this for now. I'm not gonna bother with him. 'Cause I think I need something better to work with him. I'm gonna just fall. Let's just do that. That'll be great. The joy of watching me play is that I'm not very good. So I just get to die over and over again. And deal with things just being in my way because I don't have the patience to avoid them. But I did warn everyone that I might start dying in this episode, so that is the way it is. Okay, let's do this. I'm done over here, so... Well, I'm not done, but I'm done enough. I'm gonna go back when I'm more prepared. Get out of the way, please. Alright, let's jump up here. It might help me out to go this way first. Maybe. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, that works a lot better. So let's go this way first. Oh my God, what the f... It'll be okay. I just need to get through this room. But, oh my, what the hell? You serious? Just trying to make it through, and he chooses the worst timing. This is why I can't do speedruns also, is because anytime I try anything fast, I always get hit by random bullshit. The enemy could have a 1 in a million chance of making an attack, and it would attack as soon as I am right in front of it. All I needed to do was get through that room. Okay, neighbors love again. This isn't exactly the best episode right now, I know, because I am continuously dying. It's not a very good showcase of the quest. Oh my God! I'm gonna rage quit on my own quest. This is Epsilon's fault. He wanted me to make it harder. This is why I don't make things harder, because then I can't beat it. Okay. Try this again. If we don't fall into some spikes, then we should be fine. I know that's a bit of a tall order from somebody with as little skill as I have, but... Oh yeah, you can stun these guys with the thing. Okay, let's just... Can I just move without some random bullshit hitting me? Cool. Okay, cool. Now to just get through this part. Yay! We got a checkpoint. Alright, cool. Now we can get this item. Hover spell. So now we can hover. That helps quite a bit, actually. I can probably stop dying as much now. So the hover spell helps a lot. I can also just fall. I can fall, not even jumping at all, because I am absolutely awful today. I mean, we did at least get the hover spell, so at least I got through there. Takes a little time, but eventually I do get through things. It just takes longer than it should take for any normal human being, because I am bad, as I have said. Okay, so now we got this in order. So let's do this. I did edit that screen a bit because I thought it was too much bullshit before. Now it's a bit less bullshit. Alright, so you do still need the high jump cape here. And I need to actually use the high jump cape for it to work. Okay. Now, my respited Patra. God. That was really bad luck with him getting so close to me. He never did that when I was just testing it for myself. These enemies just want to make me look bad. I thought this would be a cool sprite for the Patra because he looks a little more electronic. It fits the theme of the machinery tower. There you go. And now I got a heart container. Alright, so I'm getting a bit better now. I'm not as angry. Yeah, I died trying to escape this place. The guy looked a lot like you, but he was a lot darker. I dropped the key I found at the bottom of the dance hall. So that's your hint about where the one key is. And here we have on the top floor. This is the final required area. Oh my god. Back to my bad playing. Really, a lot of my bad playing is just me forgetting which buttons I have, what my button assignments are. I mix up the L and R button constantly. And then there's random bullshit like that, where I just keep getting hit by bullshit. This boss isn't particularly difficult though, so that's a good thing. So, if we can just get through this area without me dying constantly, we can move on to the top floor, which will be nice. The top floor is the last required area in the quest. Well, in the Dungeon of the Fallen part of the quest. Okay, more bullshit. And since I barely came in here with any magic, I can't do very much. And I'm just getting pummeled by this crap because I just don't have the magic. Oh my god! I knew I would have an episode like this on something eventually. This is why it took me so long to even want an LP, because I know I'm no good. That was pretty nice. I remember having like no issues when I played through this before. I definitely didn't die this much. It doesn't help that every time I walk into this room I just get pummeled by this enemy. It shouldn't take me that long to beat him though. Especially since I'm doing fairly decently this time. There we go. Okay, here we go. Now let's see what I can do about this. Let's heal a little bit so that I can do stuff. We've already talked to the NPC in this next room, so I'm not too concerned about him. But I am concerned about my magic, so I'm just going to wait for a couple seconds and then move on. So I'm tired of dying. Let me let it reload a little bit more, because the Darknut's jumping in front of my shit. Something worth noting too is that when you are hovering, if you just push down, you will fall. Okay, now we can move on to this. Okay, why can't I hit him like this? Okay. Oh, I kind of remember why. Because of the item I originally had in the machinery tower. But we can get through this now. We have the key to get through this door, so let's move on. Okay, let's not move on yet. Let's move on. Okay, cool. I made it through. Now, we got another checkpoint. Sweet. I am hanging on. Now, you can see what's all missing around here is there's a few screens there and a few screens. There's a few screens here and there. I remember when I went through this area the first time, I mostly just did this the entire time. So this is what I'm going to do again. And now I think I can, I can buy some stuff. I can get a shield so that I can stop getting beat by everything. I got a metal shield for defense. Now, I'm going to come back and buy some more stuff. I'm going to get this spell. Bought the Greater Life spell. Now I can restore 70% health. And last, I'm going to get the Heart Ring so that I can restore my health some over time. As you can see, the shield is working. Now, I think I can get that. Yes, sweet. So, I'm just going to avoid these enemies, jump over these enemies, jump over that one, and jump over him here. And now I'm here. I'm going to restore some health here. And here's the thing. Hit this, and we have a little warp thing. It takes us Hallway of the Fallen from here to the Ancient Waterway from here. Then we can go to the floating bridges, and we can get back to the top floor. Now, since I am here, what I want to do, don't know how successful I will be, is I want to try fighting this boss again. And now that I have this shield, it should be a lot simpler. I have some more things I can do over here too, which I probably will do. For now, I'll just keep moving up. So I should be able to beat this boss now. This is exciting. And we got through it. So I get some more health by beating him. And now I can get this. The Mystic Cane. This melee weapon also shoots beams. But I'm not at full health, so it's not going to shoot him right now. But, more importantly, that's not the last thing in this area, because we still have something we can do up here. But I don't want to go over there. Well, I could go over there right now. Is it going to be really out of the way? Not particularly. But I don't really want to go there just yet either, because I would rather save before I go through that. So let's go down here. Over here. Got a letter, give it to a certain shop to get upgrades. So the upgrade shop is a new thing too. Okay, so before we move on to something else, let's go save really quick and I will do this thing that I want to do. Saving so that if I do die, which is entirely possible, I will not be in such terrible shape. Let's go over here though. Wonder how long this episode's getting at this point. I was thinking I would be done by noon, but now it's noon, and that bugs me a bit. But I would like to at least get through the Dungeon of the Fallen, so that is my goal still. Unless I just start getting murdered, which is entirely possible. So, go around this way. You go up here. Hover over this way. Kill these guys really quick. Don't need to worry about him. Okay, I think I can do it from up here. Yeah. Alright, so now we can jump here, here. You don't really have to do a lot here. You can just jump across. And particularly since I have the shield, it's a lot easier. Okay, I don't know if I have enough rupees to really get anything here, but the upgrade shop is over here. And I just don't get my fairy. Yeah, having sword beams and a better melee weapon helps a lot. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to take this letter and drop it down. And now I can kind of choose which item I want to upgrade. I have 100, so I could get a better fire, I could get a better missile spell, and I could get a better explosion. What I'm going to go for is this power missile spell, because this is the best. Let's re-equip it. And this, from what I remember, this power spell just pummels enemies into the dust. Let's see what happens here. Like, yeah, that guy he could not handle me at all. And that is wonderful. Obviously, there's more we could get there, but we're definitely going to need more rupees to be able to do that. And we can definitely get some more rupees, but let's look at the whole map now. So, you can see there's very little left. So I am going to go to the graveyard now. I do feel a bit more properly equipped to handle the last Dark Link. If you take on this Dark Link a bit earlier, he's probably going to be pretty challenging, but I should be able to handle him not too difficultly. Let's go this way. This way. Okay, so we're doing good here. Let's go ahead and save. Alright, this way. So I'm sure that other people could probably take a different path than what I have taken, because you know, a lot of these optional things can be done in any order, but you know how I've been saying that I'm bad, so here comes the power missile spell. And I do notice that one thing I could do is that I could improve the power missile spell to actually show a blue sprite instead of a green sprite. There we go, and he's dead. He'll definitely be a lot more difficult if you come without the shield and the power spell and all that stuff. And now we can get this magic container, which I think is it the last magic container around here? I feel like it is. But then I also wonder where all of my other magic containers are at that point. So this is going to be the last, like, truly optional area. Monster Arena. Now this thing is here in case you come here without the hover, but with the hover you can just go across. Alright, sweet. And go up here. Okay, I think the hard guy just died. So, now we can go up here. I tried so hard to make it to where none of these enemies would die, but bullshit still happens. Does the power spell work on this guy? No, it doesn't. The shield does. The shield is nice. He's a little challenging, but he's not too bad. There we go. Okay. Let's try this. We're gonna go over here. There we go, just in time. That was great. So, I'm gonna put my spells back the way I like them. So, go up here. Got a new checkpoint here that wasn't in the original game. And I moved the red tunic to here. So, we are decked out. Like, let's go ahead and put this on. We're gonna quickly move back to where we want to be so that we can... Alright, I'm in the same area, so there's no point in doing that there. So here we go. Let's go up here. So we're basically almost done with the Dungeon of the Fallen. Obviously we can come back and do certain things like get all the upgrades from that one shop, but all that's really left of the Dungeon of the Fallen now is beaten death. And I am definitely ready for that. I think I've been beaten by death once or twice, but overall, he's not too bad. So let's go this way, and come here. We're gonna come here. And now we're gonna try to beat death, kind of come here. Now, people who don't have transparent layers on won't notice this like door outline, but it is here. Okay, phase 1 done. Yeah, I'm quite proud of this battle too, because it's, you know, you could get stuck in a bad situation, but it's not like outrageous bullshit. Like, that's not really the best situation to get stuck in, but compared to the way this battle was originally, I think it's an improvement. Let's give ourselves a little more health. Okay. Oh god. Yeah, spikes are a bit of a hazard. but they are cool. I like them being there. God. It's really difficult to avoid certain things. But we have gotten through. Like I said, he's not terribly difficult. So, alas, the journey had ended. Link proved himself worthy of being called a true hero. Awoken from his grave, his new quest had begun. Recover the items, save Hyrule. Now we are brought to the overworld right here for the second half of the quest, where this becomes more of a top-down adventure. And you can push this grave immediately and come down here. Get ourselves a heart piece, because there are 8 heart pieces in the overworld, and you can go right back to the Dungeon of the Fallen, where we now have a new warp point. So in the original quest there was no way to come back here to the Hallway of the Fallen, but I added one in, and I think it works quite nicely. It unlocks as soon as you beat death, so I like that a lot. And as soon as you go through that warp, you are back here from your grave. And the only thing, I've done everything I really wanted to do for this episode, so the last thing I want to do is just save. So we have made it through the Dungeon of the Fallen, and we have revived so that we can avenge our death to Ganon. So the next time we come back to this series, I will be taking on the Temple of Time, which is a new dungeon that I added in, and I will be getting a couple items that we need before we can go face Ganon. So thank you for watching, and this has been Lyrics of Death. Just a couple more episodes to go, most likely. Stop it.